back. Jack slept the whole way back on the boat. So good. He's all fresh. We thought he was going to need it in the car, but... Oh, cotton plant's still there. No one stole it.
Well, we're back from Rocker Island. We're down to our next location, heading south back home now. And we've pulled into Loyalty Bay. So here for 2 nights, and then we're down to Mutee Bay, which is a free camp, which is just by the water as well. But literally just unhooked. All the others are just getting ready. They're going to come down, going to get all set up. And I'll tell you what, this view is sensational. This is what we're going to be waking up to in the morning. Holy. The water out here is just insane. The colour of the water up here is just, I can't get enough of it. The white sandy beaches out there, it's literally not even, what, 40 metres away. So I might try flick a line, might get the drone line out, see what happens. You can see the caravans there behind me. That's how close we are to the beach. It's literally like a minute walk and you're onto the beach. Still very pretty, not as pretty as yesterday with the tide up. The tide's out at the moment, but seriously, it is a really great spot. So you got Loyalty and you got Punsan Bay, which are probably your 2 main sort of beach camping areas, and then you got a few on the way back down. So you got, I think it's Mutee Point, which is just slightly south of where we are at the moment, and it's a free camp, and it's just as good as this, right next to the water. And apparently they got some really good fishing there too, so be keen to flick a line in and hopefully catch something for ourselves and get a load of it. Unreal. It's just something about the water up here, the colour of it, everything to do with it is just amazing. The only downside to it is such a tease, the water, because it looks so inviting and you just want to jump into it. But being up here, you got sharks and you got crocs, you got stingers, you got all sorts of stuff. But there's no stingers at this time of year, around September, mid-September. But yeah, you do get stingers, but I think they're the least of your worry when you got sharks and you got crocs floating around. So yeah, good old far north Queensland, everything kills you. These little campsites right the way along here, they're not for obviously our size vans, but yeah, there's a guy up here with a small sort of 18-foot van. There's a couple of them up there, and then you've got a couple of people just swagging it, but literally right on the beach.
Hey, going.
G'day, Paul.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, oh, still can't believe you love me. I hope it never ends, this being more than friends, yeah. You know I'm here to stay every single day, yeah. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two,
bloody thick down here.
Yeah.
Just going for a leisurely drive and then here's a bushfire. I wonder how far it follows that track. I feel like it gets thicker and thicker up here.
Yeah, it's getting pretty smoky now.
Well, it's not going across the track, that's a bonus. Bloody. We're already just over halfway by the looks of it. What to do?
It's pretty close to the car now.
I just don't know how far down that track goes and get stuck in smoke. Holy shit!
Yeah, mate. I think
That hooked in so quick.
yeah, a bit of wind, and I think your car will be in trouble.
Yeah. Holy hell, look at it.
Can you get round? Can you turn around?
It's like a flamethrower.
Drive past it quickly where it's already burnt out.
I'll just hope
You're
it
gonna
is
have to
burnt
move,
out.
mate.
This is a bit behind.
It's behind now. You're gonna have to move.
Just send it.
Rip.
Holy shit. Whoa! Talk about adventurous. You wanted
Mate, you're gonna have to turn around and go back. I think pretty sharp.
Well, it's kind of raging.
Oh, it's gone on the
And it's
bloody
on the
here
track
too,
as well.
yeah.
Otherwise, your tyres are gonna be.
They're gonna get a bit bloody spongy. I don't
Can
know
you
what the back
spin around in
section
there? Slick in there. You drive in. Go left. That's it. And then spin it round. Back up again. And then you're just gonna have to power it through this bit that we know is on fire, I think. It's crossed the track.
Oh, it's crossed the track. Oh, I can't see a thing.
No.
Hang on, I just need to set. Alright, let's see where we're going.
Keep going, left a bit.
Hey!
It's
You wanted bloody
Adventure.
adventure, yeah. Look, it's over here.
There you go. It does jump the
It
track.
does
It
jump the
does,
track.
yeah.
It's now confirmed. It took us that long to go, yeah, stuff it.
Oh, well.
We were trying to find crocodiles.
Well,
think that was-
crocodiles can wait another day.
I think that was more exciting.
Yeah. That was more close to death than I've ever felt. It's definitely the quickest way to get to the pub. Gonna have to upgrade the pram, I think.
Need better suspension.
I'm surprised you got that far.
Oh, look at the line work. I did pretty well. Oh, it is soft there. What are you bringing him over here for? Sleep.
No, I wanted you to get on the grass.
Oh, I've got to go down there.
Engage four-wheel drive.
He's got my music, so he'd be happy. He's listening to Guns N' Roses.
The things we have to do when you have a newborn.
He's just passed out. He's not newborn, he's an infant.
Well, he's an infant. We'll see how it happens here. It's about 5:30. He loves a good sleep bottle and passes out until about 12. So we'll see how this goes. So we're at a World War II sort of fighter plane crash zone. So basically where we are here is where the airport is for up here, and it's only just sort of off the left side of it in a sense. There's a dirt track that comes down near it and then ducks off into the bush, and on the way in you can see like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, I mean hundreds of fuel like drums, like the 44-gallon drums, and they are just everywhere. And they used to be their refueling station for when the Australian troops were up here in the Cape. This is like their sort of base when the Japanese were coming over. From what I've read, yeah, this was like their sort of camp, airport, station, where all the troops used to hang out. They used to, yeah, obviously fly the planes, refuel them, do the whole sort of jazz. But yeah, this is one of the wrecks of one of the fighter planes that obviously fell out of the sky while they're up here battling it out. So there's one here, and there's apparently another one on the way in that the guys found yesterday. So we're going to duck out there after we've done here and have a look at that as well. It's just crazy that World War II, and there's all this stuff still just laying about. It's just, I don't know, I'm kind of in my history sort of stuff, and it's like interesting to find out a bit of Australian history and actually come and see it for yourself. But yeah, instead of like scattered.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
I think it would have disintegrated everywhere.
Yeah.
I think a horse fly was... And then the other one that we'll show you is not fine. Oh, really?
So I've just come back out. I was talking about those fuel drums, and I'll tell you what I mean by hundreds. These have been here since World War II, which is crazy. Look at this. They literally just keep going and going. Like there's piles way up the back here, there's more over there. But like this is like one of sort of like 5 or 6 piles that we've seen so far. Like drums for days.
Mom, can you help me get up here? Can you help me get up here?
She's heavy.
Ready, set,
Go. Whoa!
how much? Where's your phone? Put them both on.
I'm surprised they can let you get so close to it.
Quick rundown.
Yeah,
The
please.
DC-3 aircraft departed Archerfield, Brisbane at 20:39, so 8:39 p.m. on the 4th of the 5th 45 en route to New Guinea. And the aircraft crashed at this site at 5:18 in the morning on the 5th, the next day. This memorial was erected in memory of all those on board who died in the crash. There was a captain, the second pilot, an under instructor, radio operator, and two passengers.
There you go.
I wonder why it crashed.
Yeah, it's a shame they don't
Tell you, yeah.
Yeah, maybe there's a reason though that they don't. You never know, I guess.
Yeah.
They crashed here.
Yeah, why? Why did you think they might have crashed?
Hazel, we're swimming in this. I know. Not very deep.
Jackey Creek. Not a bad little spot. It's good to pull up, have a bit of lunch, and let the kids have a bit of a swim around.
It actually
With flowing water and stuff down there.
I know. But it's really, I don't know.
We'll go for a bit of an explore. See what we can find. There's some little river system through here. I think it's primo. Very nice. Not a bad little spot.
Yeah, it's really cool. Oh, look out, Paul. There's a logger dial underneath you.
Chicken tender salad wrap.
My chicken's here.
Sean doesn't like wraps. She
No,
makes herself
and
little
it's gluten.
bowls. Yeah. And then Jack just eats everything that's handed to him when he wants to. A bad little spot for lunch.
Jada's got, by choice, cheese and peanut butter sandwich.
Hmm. Odd mix.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but she likes it. Pepper's cheese.
Get him! Get him! Psst, psst. And he's off! This is a bloody hike and a half, I tell you. You're meant to be able to walk out and around this point at low tide, and I don't think it's as low as what it should be, or it is low but it's not a high or like a low, because there's still a fair bit of water. And you've got to climb all over this volcanic rock. I must admit, seeing more and more of this rock up close is actually really, really cool. I don't know if you can see the textures in there, but it's like literally melted rock. It's all melted together. I've never seen anything like it before. So at least that part's quite entertaining. For now, and I hope we find these caves, because that's what we're setting out to do right now. Is there's Aboriginal cave up here with heaps of traditional paintings, so it kind of makes sense for them to do something like this in a hard to get place and try and keep it sacred, sort of away from the crowds. But only the adventurous, I'd reckon, would get out of here. It's definitely turning into be a challenge. I think I found the cave. Was that a cave up there?
Yeah.
I think we found it. Oh. Oh, this is better. The rocks are just starting to minimise. They're getting smaller and easier to manoeuvre, because what's in front of me right now is pretty damn special. Back onto the beach. Holy hell. This is really cool. Check it out. There you go. There is heaps of paintings. at them all. So some fish, some men spearing stuff. It's really cool that all that stays here when this tide comes up. I can only imagine how long that's been here for. Very, very cool. Like, honestly, check it out. Massive big sandstone wall. Beautiful. Righto, we've left Loyalty Beach and we're down to our next location, which probably is incorrect, but I'm going to call it Mutee Heads, M-U-T-E-E Heads. So it's a free camp. There's quite a few spots. This is the first one we got to. We had some of the other guys come out yesterday for a bit of a look around, and they found this one, and there was another one, but the other one was probably slightly smaller, and there was a bit of a sort of hectic track. Well, not hectic, but technical track to get into there. So a few of them weren't too keen, but we would have been pretty onto it if we got there and had a look, I reckon. But in saying that, we have a massive area down here which we're really, really happy about. And I'll tell you what, the bloody colour of this water is just next level. I can't get enough of it. It's like everything I ever wanted in an ocean. But just check out the setup and the view that we have straight out of the caravan. What a bloody spot. The water, I can't get enough of it. But literally we're like right on the edge and the water's right there. Like, this is way closer than we were at Loyalty, but this just, yeah, takes the cake big time. This is what it's all about, free camps and getting to places like this. It just, yeah, that's what it's all about for us. Finding those little gems, those hidden spots that not everyone gets to know or get to see, and just enjoying them. But yeah, this is our view. We're meant to be here for one night, but there is talk to me might be doing 2, maybe 3, I don't know, we'll see what happens. It's just that beautiful.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall, so why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all, but why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable. Used to do. No, you couldn't stand tall, so why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all, but why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something different.
down to Chris with the drone. And he's got the little fishing thing on it. There you go.
First time for everything.
Well, not technically first time. You've tried this before.
Well, I haven't, but someone else has.
Yeah, but you helped.
Oh. Basically, I've gone to Garnet fishing. They're online.
Gannet.
Or Gannet, sorry.
I'll put a link in.
They got this little piece here. It's got a little tensioner on the side you can tighten and loosen depending on how heavy your line or what you're running tackle wise. And basically what it is two little ball bearings. The fishing line goes in between them, and depending on, normally from what I got told, you hook it up and you bring the drone up, and if it holds the weight of the tackle, you know that this is where it needs to be. So by the time it flies out there, when you put that bail arm, it will catch. Don't you, babe?
It's alright.
When you flick the bail arm, that will catch and pull and release, and it just drops into the ocean, depending on how far you want to go out, where it's 100 meters, 200 meters, or 300 meters, or yards. Yeah, and then you just fly the drone back and then start all over again if you don't catch anything.
Perfect. Right. Second time lucky. Hang on, whoa, whoa. There you go. Fly.
No, I'm gonna go next. I wanna go next. No, I wanna go last actually.
Oh!
Come on, Nugget! Yeah, you got me ready, Nugget! Look at that! I'm like, pass Jack to me and he's like, choice! I'm like, winching. He's like, can do it. What do you reckon you got?
I have no idea. It's not fighting, so I reckon it might be a shovel nose or something.
Shovel nose. You're gonna be blinded for hours. That drone took it out so fast.
That was 300 meters.
I'm gonna take him. Looks like you're backing one out from behind.
What pound line have you got on there?
I think you got that.
What pound line have you got on there, mate?
80.
80, oh, that's all right then.
Yellow.
Oh.
Could be a stingray too. Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Have you got any drag? Don't let too much out there, I suppose, but...
You can do it, Dad.
You can do it!
You can do it. Just do it. No, you can take the stingray. That'll be cool. Take bloody heavy or whatever it is. Take a picture of it. Take a picture out.
Amazing.
What?
Bad parenting.
Let him out. Some can be even stronger. Some can be even stronger. Oh. Oh, it's hard.
Oh, hope that didn't...
One and one.
No.
Oh, I dropped it! Go on.
You let us down, Chris.
Kidding.
That was like the shark. Oh, well, we think to be the shark.
Dropped it.
How are you feeling, Chris?
Oh, very, very pumped right now. Would have been nice to get to the bloody shore.
I hate how you couldn't see what it was.
Yeah, it's the most frustrating part.
I know.
How cool is this? You run into this the whole way around this area. There's just burn-offs everywhere. So I don't know if they're planned or if it's just nature at work, but yeah. It's not at all lit anymore, but you can literally smell the fire. When you actually start looking around, you find things on the ground that you didn't expect to find, like burnt out wasp nests and snake holes and things that you just wouldn't have normally seen because it would have been covered by grass. It's scary to think that they're there all the time normally. The termite nest prevails. How crazy is that? Termites can just live through anything, hey? Never ceases to amaze me. What's going on over here?
Surely it couldn't have been alive at the time.
Anyone for some crab?
Holy moly.
He definitely, it looks like he's been burnt.
Oh yeah, he's burnt.
Maybe in the fire.
Like, alive at the time
Like
of
that
the
he was
fire.
alive when the fire happened.
Yeah, or something.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
The things you find. That's what I was looking for,
Definitely
just
Yeah.
interesting things. Like, because then you got all these little snake holes and stuff, and it's like, well, are they in there or are they dead? This looked like a big one though.
Sorry?
This looks like a big one.
Yeah, had a bit more heat to it than those little grass fires.
Yeah.
Looking for all the running animals and
Yeah, it definitely was, eh?
yeah, it's like no one's eaten it.
He's definitely not eating, eh? He's perfect underneath. He's just like a cooked crab.
Yeah, there's a bit of heat because his shell's very
Like brittle.
yeah, like it lightly touch it and it's crumbled.
There must have been a lot of grass here.
Yeah.
What was he doing up here though? That's like weird. Sean's out!
Oh, it was like a low vehicle.
Now you're as far as you can go.
I was moving, so I was taking
babe.
every inch I could get.
Just a note, I lost my thong, the sand's so soft. You're not going to get up here in a hurry.
Which thong?
That one.
Can I make the max?
You need to head to run up and you get through fine though. But
Let's
he's got to
put
get
the
back
cars to
now.
drive on.
What have you done?
We have got ourselves in a bit of a mischief.
What
You
happened?
put one on each tyre. you
Car
know.
in front that slowed down and stopped. I won't name any names.
What a jerk.
And follow suit when one car stops, the rest of them
Don't you
stop.
have a shovel?
So the max
So
track.
I'm getting max tracks out. I'm doing the typical recovery.
Your mud flaps are under.
Oh yeah. She's soft.
But yesterday.
Nathan, this could be a good wife for you. Look,
Huh?
she digs.
Do you dig me?
That's a pretty good chance there. That's a good runway. Oh, you haven't got any straps on them. You'd be digging out your things after, but... Where are they? I think it's time we give you an idea about how max tracks work. We haven't been able to do this yet and show you how max tracks work, babe.
No.
How low the roof is.
I feel like I've got a lower patrol.
Lowered. Sitting on its bum. You did make it worse for yourself though. You should have just stopped and then you would have been out.
Yeah, but I was moving. Any movement's better than nothing.
Yeah.
So we got max tracks to get you out of these shit situations.
We got 2 as well.
You've engaged the left one.
Yeah.
Left one engaged.
Go full send, babe. You're gonna have to. Nap, 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 nap.
You're digging. There's more digging required.
More digging. I have nothing good to say right now. So I guess I'll go start digging.
It's soft, isn't it?
That's why I said you should have stopped.
Oh, you can say that now.
Any movement is good movement, according to Christopher. Huh?
Nothing.
Yeah, for nothing, because now you're stuck. What have you done?
Can you see?
This is your work of art.
Yes.
So he's half sucked these ones in and we can't get them out, but we can't get forward. So now we're digging holes for ones at the back to go backwards. And what are you going to do with your suspension?
I think I'm going to use the airbags.
Yep.
Was a suggestion given, so I might try and pop the arse end out and see if that gives a bit more clearance, get that back axle out, so yeah, see what happens.
How did you end up in this situation?
I had to dodge a very slow stuck car.
Specifically a Land Cruiser.
there's no blaming here.
This car here.
This one here was back in its position.
So, and then what happened after you dodged it? What did you do?
I was speeding it. And I was moving.
And he thought he'd get out because he was moving at the pace of a snail.
Yeah. Every bit of movement's good movement.
But as we moved, we just got lower.
I think they're under.
Oh yeah, you're not getting them out. I've tried. He's good to go either way. He just can't go either way.
No.
But on a side note, how good does the beach look over there? I'd love to have got to it.
Just let it glide on.
It's just about 20 foot that way in your feet.
Yeah, I know. I'll just go by foot. Oh, got more max tracks.
I got 4.
He's got 4.
He's got 4 tons.
Part of his 4-ton race.
How's your form, babe? Just sitting in the car and letting Paul dig.
Oh, I'm ready to go.
Oh gosh.
Your front wheels aren't ready to go, mate.
You want to go help?
Do you want a track under those
Someone else
wheels?
digging
Or?
out your box.
We need to get max tracks under the front.
Well, the other side I've dug out.
Yeah, well, you did a nice.
I did a good job, eh?
Shut the door, mate.
Yeah.
Hop out of the way. They're going to reverse in a minute. Stand on the other side of the car.
Are you in 4 low? There we go. Don't you love how I stir him up so much?
You're going up there further.
Do you want to stand up, babe, just in case you need to move at speed? Seriously? He's coming. Wow. Yeah, the middle, but the middle just there.
Yeah, through there, but yeah. Holy hell.
I told you to get up. Oh, you did it. Yeah.
Well, I don't think anything was going to stop you, to be honest.
Except the tree.
I don't think.
Are you glad you stood up?
Yeah.
Literally, he was sitting there. I'm like, I don't know where he's going to go through. You might want to stand up, eh?
Possible.
Who's next?
One of us have to either.
Because he's at the back.
Yeah, I'm out the way now, so you can.
Yeah, I'm out the way now, so you can. I'll go. 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 I'll
You gonna send it?
The only thing is going to be where we're going to park our cars.
Yeah, I can't
all
see
worried about.
how we're going to get backwards since we do. If we all come in here in this line, then what?
And then we're stuck.
Yeah.
Alright, so we were stuck just in front of us here. And we've gone and assessed the area. And we've made an informed decision and decided that we're not going to go out to the beach today because there wasn't really much further to go after that. And we're really just doing it so we could say we did it. So we're reversing now in the same soft sand. Fingers crossed. Easy. So one of the issues in the very beginning that we figured out in this, when it's in 4 high, it lets you kind of get your revs to about mid-range and then it cuts out, it goes woo woo and it kind of stops. And that's unusual for us because it didn't used to happen in the Ranger. So I don't know if it's something to do with the electrics and that. It didn't do it in 4 low. So you have to read that manual and figure out what that means because that's part of the reason why we kind of got stuck in the first place anyway, because it's a new car with a new situation. On top of that, we probably should have just stopped when we could, but we didn't. But yeah, it's all fun and games, hey, when you're in a brand new car.
Move the GoPro, move the GoPro.
Oh gosh. I blocked off his reversing. We're still moving in soft sand, by the way. Just reverse the whole track, babe.
It'll be a very bumpy track.
It is.
First time we did it.
Did much better that time, eh?
Chewing up the tracks.
Stupid toe ball. We weren't actually going 4-wheel driving today, were we?
No, this has turned into quite the adventure.
Nice track,
Yeah.
Maisie!
Oh, you're doing well.
I'll make sure your dignity stays intact. Do it.
Well done.
Doesn't bother me that much. After 3 children coming out that way, there's not a lot there.
Maisie!
Just do wait.
Always. Come on, Maisie.
That's like, I should have said it.
Come on, Maisie.
Oh, there you go. And we're out.
Oh, try chucking.
Holy hell. That rear quarter's copping a
It's
beat.
going, isn't it? It wants to go.
Oh, shit. There's like. You can save the rear bumper and get winched out, or. Nah. Yeah.
Might take her out the other side too.
Yeah, it's belling out. What's going on here, Paul? What do you got the winch out for?
Well, the cruise has got stuck, mate.
Oh no.
Which way did you go, Paulie?
Hello.
Did you go the same way as I did?
I went the sensible way.
It's a bit foggy and moist in there.
I couldn't go the way he went because it got stuck.
Yeah. He was blocking the path. Yep. Left hand down. They're full lock, yep. There we have it, the 200's out. Pulled out by a little D-Max. On your Paulie. It's a massive owl.
I only got to use the winch, mate.
Yeah, to pull out the big old 200, mate. Who would have thought?
I could feel it.
Yeah. Look at the big suction cap.
Look at that.
Yeah, bloody hell.
I should have done it before and after, just like the whole
We knew it was moist, we didn't think it was that moist.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Feel like that one.
D-Max pulling out 4 ton. This will be very interesting. Doing well, doing well. Hey, good stuff. Just when you thought it was chewed out before, she is chewed immensely now. Look how wet it is. Woohoo! Like a thick shake. Just driving through, we got a bit of a tree down on the track, so we're gonna clear it, chop it up, and use it for firewood tonight. Utilise what we can when we can.
Could have had the honey and got the fishing bag.
Yeah.
Ash, I'm gonna find you a wife with this. I'm gonna find you a wife and be like, he's single. It's got a lot of wood now. We're all packed up. We've got redwood, we've got whitewood, we've got good burning wood, bit of everything. But yeah, this will go for ages.
So we're going to see 3 falls today, or 3 parts of the falls. Where we are right here is Elliot, so this is the big main one. Just down behind us is Twin Falls, so we're going to go down there after here and have a quick squiz, because he is really sort of scenic and nice, quite open, where Twin Falls is probably half the size of this, but it's really shallow. It's got a nice sandy bottom on it, so it's like perfect for just sort of laying in and really relaxing by the sounds of it. And then we'll go up to a place called Shelburne, which apparently isn't as well signed as most, and not everyone gets to go up there. For what we've been told, it just sounds pretty much the same as this, but it's like a really deep hole there, so it'd be great for the kids to do some more jumping on, which they always love doing. Yeah, bloody specky spot. Holy.
Definitely deep.
Yeah. This is a swim one for sure. Made it to saucepan. Don't know why they call it a saucepan, but this is definitely a good one for the swimming. If you got kids or you want to cool off, I reckon this would be the spot. This one's far more deeper.
This is the best place to jump in. This is my fun. Take it.
I'd go there, Jada.
Huh?
I'd go there just in case the current pushes you into the rocks. At least down here you can swim over there and it's like a little beach. You gonna jump in? Yeah, that'd be easy as. That one's easier. No, do it here and then swim over. It's so much easier. It's like nice and shallow there. You just swim shallow.
You can go first, Matt, if you like.
Show me how it's done, Jada.
I'm just waiting for him to come over here.
Woo!
I can do it!
Straight in.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Yeah. So we're at the third waterfall, and this is Twin. So this is probably a nice one for the kids to swim around in. Shallow water, sandy bottom. Yeah, so if you've got small kids, this will probably be a better option for you. The one at the very end, the saucepan is probably for your bigger kids. It's a lot deeper and there's a lot of current running through there. And Elliot's, you can swim in there, but it's just sort of really quite high. Probably would suggest that one as much, but definitely either saucepan or Twin for sure. It's basically like a little baby pool. It's nice and shallow and whatnot, so yeah. But you ticked all three of them off now, which is cool.
We were undiscovered, didn't care for one another, you and I. Thought I was okay, till something in me changed, don't know why. You got me high, but I'm sober. You make me lonely when I'm by myself. I should be free, but I'm hoping that we could be something in the end, something more than friends. Be feeling same as the beginning. Waste of time. Somehow you intruded, lost in your illusions. I was fine. You got me high, but I'm sober. You make me lonely when I'm by myself. I should be free, but I'm hoping that we could be something in the end, something more than friends.
All so slow and steady. Alright, hang on, I've got to go walk along the bridge.
Maisie, off the bridge because they're coming over the bridge.
Yeah, you don't want to be near here.
But it looks like he's going to get really close.
What?
No, he's coming here.
Oh, what?
That's what I said.
Babe! What the hell?
Next week, we find the most expensive fuel in Australia. We also run so low we have to borrow someone else's. We make it to Chili Beach and chase the locals. hang out in the rivers at Archer Roadhouse and experience our first flat tyre. We find the best little pub stay with running creeks, plus Sean cuts my hair.